entire family. You didn't sit there and wait for the oven in your home to heat up your entire home and to preheat for like, what, 30 minutes? It's 60-second preheat. It is the biggest capacity, so 10% more capacity, super fast, easiest all-in-one that Ninja makes. I have the old model. I have told you guys this time and time again. I use that thing like 3-4 times a day. That is not an exaggeration. I stopped using my oven because I bought this thing, and you will love this. It is so easy. It's dinner on the table, whether you are air frying and you really want things to taste like they were fried in oil, like you want them to have the golden color, you want them to be crispy and like soft and fluffy on the inside. Yes, it will be your air fryer, but it is also your toaster oven. It is also a broiler. It will also bake. So it's 10 functions in one: air fry, air roast, bake, broil, toast, up to 9 slices of bread, or even a 13-inch pizza. We're talking about making bagels, dehydrating. How about your own beef jerky? How about your own fruit jerky, right? Fruit snacks. It is better at reheating than any microwave. That's just my personal opinion. And for the first time ever in our today's special line, we are including that temperature probe. So it is smart probe technology. It means that if you put that 5-pound roast that Rochelle's got in there cooking right now, there's no guesswork. You are never gonna overcook the pork chops because you've got that probe included for the first time ever. So you set the temperature that you want and you walk away. There's no like, I hope it's done. Is that chicken breast pink inside? Never gonna happen again. You're looking at the navy color. You cannot get colors out there in retail. So the navy is exclusive to us here at HSN. It is my most limited. And Angela, you said how many remaining? 100 remaining in that navy blue. It's so pretty and so unexpected. The stainless steel, if you wanted to go with all your stainless steel appliances, has been the #1 seller all day. And I will tell you this, it is that stainless steel sleek look, but you will use your oven less and less when you have this in your kitchen, and it does match all your appliances. The black will also match your stainless steel appliances. So a lot of you just looking for a neutral color, wanted to kind of disappear on maybe the dark marble or the granite countertops, black is the way to go. And then you also have it available for you in that cherry red. Here's what we're offering that nobody else has in retail, that temperature probe. That you're not getting that in retail. You would have to buy that separately. We threw that in here. We also threw in an extra rack, so we're offering an exclusive offer. So here's your bread, your crumb tray with your rack. Here is your roasting tray. That's perfect for those one-pan dinners, those sheet pan dinners, those pizzas that you'll be doing. We threw in the roasting rack as well. You'll see what Rochelle has done. So now your chicken legs, your roast is not sitting in its own oil. And then you also have the air fryer basket. 15 recipes coming included. Ninja has become the #1 brand in America when it comes to these countertop appliances and countertop cooking, beating out some of the most famous brands. If you want it today, in America, you'd get this entire bundle for almost $300, for $295.27. You're $115 off what you'd pay anywhere else. So that is almost 40% off retail, 80% off our HSN price, bigger, newer, and improved. And Rochelle, before you take it away, my friend, I just gotta show you something, because this is why so many people want this. This is a space-saving design. So if you're already like, I got no space on my counters, Leslie, I can't have another appliance. Look at your oven. When it's not in use, it folds back up. So right, you wanna use it, you wanna toast some bread in the morning, you pull it down. When it's not in use, hey, you know what? I'm done with this thing. I want my counter back. It is genius, and that's what Ninja does. Better technology, better mousetrap. Rochelle Lucas is our brand expert. Rochelle, I saw you pulling out that pizza. Girl, I am hungry. I am so happy to see you.
Look at this bubbly cheese, super crispy crust. How would you like your homemade pizza in just 15 minutes? You're gonna get it with your Ninja Foodi flip oven. It has a 60-second preheat. So pizza is done in the time that it takes your big oven to preheat. So it takes my big oven 15 minutes to preheat. It takes 60 seconds for this to preheat. But look at how wonderful, golden brown, and delicious this is. It's still super hot, so I wanna lift up the side here. Let me come around to the camera so you can see. Look at that crust. Can you see how crispy and delicious that is? And so you're getting that surround heating with the hot air. So it's surrounding your food with hot air, making it golden brown, crispy, and delicious. And so it's like having a miniature convection oven on your countertop, but it doesn't take up as much space. It doesn't take up as much time. Easy sheet pan dinners. You saw me pull out the chicken right in the beginning.
Isn't that beautiful?
Isn't that it is just so easy to do. And you saw, I was pulling out the smart probe too. That's what you saw me pulling out. So this is something that comes with it that didn't come with it before, is that smart probe. It's gonna look like a little cell phone sitting on top. I'll pull it off and show you here in a bit. But essentially, you put that smart probe into your proteins, whether that's chicken, pork, fish, even beef, a roast, a pork roast, and it's going to bring it to the exact temperature that it needs to be. So it really takes the guesswork out of doing those big meats, so that way you're not wasting any money.
Yeah, you're not overcooking, right?
Yes.
Even fish, like a lot of people are making fish because in the air fryer, it's like seconds to put dinner on the table.
Yes.
You're never gonna overcook anything, zero guesswork.
Yes, so we're gonna make a calzone, but before I make that calzone, I wanna show you how easy it is to flip up. So Leslie shows you how easy it fits underneath your countertops. They did make this one 10% bigger, but it's not taller, so it will still fit underneath your cabinets. And so once it's all done, once you're done cooking, this is how easy it is to flip up. You get all of your counter space back. So you get 45% of your counter space back that you can use for prep, you can use for coffee, and then when you're ready to cook, all you do is you flip it down and it's ready to go because it has such a quick preheat. And so I'm gonna slide this calzone in and then we're gonna dig into it later here in the show.
I love you. I love you. This is, I've told Rochelle before, and you've probably heard me say it, it is my favorite kitchen appliance that I've ever bought at HSN. And I bought it because I'm not making 5 chicken nuggets, I'm making for 3 boys, right? So I'm making a bag of chicken nuggets. I love the capacity and yet the space-saving design.
Exactly, exactly. And it's a 10-in-1, so you have your 8 different cooking functions here, from air fry, broil, air roast, which I'm gonna show you the pork roast in a minute, bake, toast and bagel. It will even do your toast and bagels, reheat, dehydrate. Then you have your smart cook system here, and that's where that probe comes in. So obviously I'm doing a calzone, so I don't need the probe for this, but this is the probe that it comes with it, and it just kind of connects by a magnet. So it kind of looks like a cell phone, but you can stick this on your refrigerator, wrap up the probe, or just stick it on top of your Ninja. So it's always there when you need it, when you're cooking those proteins. And that's not something we've had before. And it's one of my favorite features because it really takes the guesswork out of things like your pork roast and your chicken, where you're like, is it done? Is it not done? You don't want it to be dry, but you also don't want it to be raw. Like
I think too that people have fallen in love with Ninja because they just make smart appliances. Like cooking has never been easier. So whether you're like my mom in her 80s and she just can't hold the heavy pans and the cookware, or you're my 13-year-old who is now making his own chicken nuggets, making anything you buy in the freezer aisle, you're making this in seconds. Remember, 60-second preheat. Rochelle, in the hot months, you're not letting your house get hot with a long 20-minute preheat, 30-minute preheat. This does things more efficiently.
Exactly. Or on a quick work night when you really want dinner on the table fast, you're not having to wait for the oven to preheat for 15 minutes, and that's adding 15 minutes to your total cook time. So if you only need to cook a pizza for 12 minutes, you want to get it done in 12 minutes. You don't want to wait 15 minutes for the preheat and then another 12 minutes to cook it. That takes 30 minutes to make your pizza. And so, here it's showing you that smart probe technology in the chicken breast there, so you know they're gonna be done perfectly every time. It's gonna flip up when it's done.
Guesswork. And isn't it nice? Because most home cooks were like, I don't know how to touch it and know, like Chef Curtis Stone touches it and he knows, right? I don't know how to do that. And how much money have you spent? Or you're eating a dry pork chop or a dry chicken breast. That's never gonna happen again.
Exactly. We've got lots of things cooking here today, but I wanted to dive into this pork roast. So here's that smart probe. I'm just pulling out with the towel here because it's still a little hot, but to see that smart probe there, that's gonna go in there and take the temperature to make sure that this pork is done just at the right temperature. So it takes that guesswork out. I don't have to guess, is it done? I don't have to guess, is it overcooked and dry? You spend a lot of money on your meats at the grocery store. You don't want it to be dry. You want it to be done perfect. Isn't it gorgeous?
It's so gorgeous.
And you can see,
because it's like heat, it's using that hot air and that circulating air. You're getting the textures you want. It's juicy and soft and supple on the inside, but then look at the golden crisp on the outside.
And you can hear it too. Can you hear that?
Oh my God.
That nice crispy skin, but perfectly juicy inside. I'm just gonna lift it off here so we can put it on the cutting board and cut into it. And it's heavy. It is like a 5-pound roast. Absolutely. You hold the tray. I will get the 5-pound roast here.
Okay.
And it's got a little piece of vegetable that wants to come with it, so we'll cut that with it too. But how gorgeous is this? So let me cut into it here. I'm just gonna use my knife so I can show you the inside. Look at how tender, delicious, and juicy that is. So know it's done perfectly. You know it's not overcooked. And that is so important, right, with pork and chicken, because, you know, have you ever had a dry pork chop and you're like, oh my gosh,
yeah, it's horrible.
I need,
you're like, no wonder I don't want to eat healthy. It's like, there's no, I can't do it. It's like I'm eating a shoe. You guys, the black is the most popular in our show and in our hour. I want to remind you that the only color you can get in retail is the stainless, right, Rochelle?
That's it.
And so all the other colors were made for you exclusively for the HSN customers. So a lot of you are buying this as, you know, home warming gifts, wedding registry gifts. This will be the easiest way to put dinner on the table. 60-second preheat, recipes coming included, so it makes the best gift ever. And it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's toasting the 9 slices of bread. It is doing the bagel as well. It is doing the fruit snacks. Is it your children don't want to eat fruit, but they'll eat the dehydrated strawberries or the banana chips? You can be doing this now in your home and saving a fortune. You're not going to the drive-thru anymore because you're making the best roast chicken in your home, you guys. And
exactly.
So enjoy that today. I think you're really gonna love just the convenience of Ninja and how smart they are. But only color out there is stainless steel, not here at HSN. And remember, we threw in extras. It's almost a $300 value. We're at over 40% off at HSN.
It's exciting. It's such a deal. And you know, one of my friends, she had hers from a couple years ago, and she and her husband were both pastry chefs, and so they love theirs. They use theirs all the time. And so I think once you get it home, you love it because it's like having a convection oven on your countertop. And convection ovens are so expensive. Plus they take up so much room. This doesn't take up extra room. You can flip it up when it's done cooking. You get 45% of your counter space back. Plus it is 60% faster than your big oven. It's gonna preheat quicker. It's gonna cook faster. And you're gonna also be able to air fry in it. I can't air fry my big oven. Isn't it delicious? You can see the steam rolling from it. It's so tender.
So soft and tender.
Yes, tender, delicious, and juicy. And that's that smart probe that comes with it, that hasn't come with it before, that's gonna help you cook your meats to perfection and get them done just at the right temperature every single time. Isn't it?
I could practically cut it with just the fork. I mean, it is
fork tender.
Look at that, right? For pork. So just dinner made easy. Exclusive offer. If you're new to HSN, we've got FlexPay, which means anybody shopping with us right now, you can get this home right now. Is it a gift for somebody you love? Is it your kid that's off at college that you know they're not cooking, they're not taking care of themselves? $36 gets this home. Any debit or credit card, we will send it out to you on the first credit card payment. You've got another 4 months to pay it off. It is free shipping and handling. If you've got an HSN card, I think you get it home for 30 bucks. You get an extra flex pay, but you're looking at one of the #1 brands in America, #1 in appliances or countertop cooking. More new customers come in for Ninja to HSN than most other brands. And if you want to sign up for our HSN credit card, we've got what we call an apply and buy coupon. So if you sign up for that no annual fee card, it's a really convenient way to shop with us, and you get approved, you get to take $40 off your first purchase. So you can take another $40 off your amazing space-saving 10-in-1.
I love it. I love it. We've got plenty of forks. You can dig into everything that we're cooking today. But let me show you how that smart probe works. So we're actually going to load a shrimp broil, which I don't need the probe for. But because the unit's empty, I want to show you how easy and quick and easy it is. So I'm just going to turn it back on again here. You can see how you've got all your different functions here, from air fry, broil, air roast, bake, toast and bagel, reheat and dehydrate. But then here's the smart cook system where I can select my presets. And see how it says beef right here and the temperature at 140 degrees Fahrenheit? It's already pre-programmed on what beef needs to be for medium. But then I can also scroll through for chicken, pork, and fish as well. So all of those are already pre-programmed in there. So it takes the guesswork out of cooking those meats. You just put the probe into the meat, and then you do the air roast function or the bake function, and you're going to get perfect meats done every single time. You don't have to worry about it being too dry. So when you spend good money on a good pork roast, you know you're gonna get those great results. But since I'm gonna do a sheet pan meal, which is my other favorite thing to do in my Ninja Foodi, let me do this shrimp boil real quick. And it's obviously not a boil, it's a shrimp bake, but we're doing that boil style with the potatoes and the shrimp and the corn. I'm just gonna slide that in there. And sheet pan meals, it's a 13 by 13 inch sheet pan. You can fit a lot of food in here. You can feed a lot of people. But what I really really love about it is that it's quick. So the preheat is only 60 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Your
go
oven can't do that. No. A lot of people have fancy ovens that can't do that, right?
Exactly.
You spend thousands of dollars for an oven.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I'm just gonna broil this on high for 9 minutes. So it's really fast, really easy. This would take 15 minutes for my big oven to preheat. I'm gonna have this dinner done in the same amount of time that my big oven is taking the time to preheat. So it's really gonna save you time.
By the way, when my kids want the chicken nuggets and I'm like, you ate already. I already cooked for the day. There's nuggets in the freezer. You throw in anything like little mini egg rolls, little dumplings, anything tastes better in the air fryer. I'm just saying, French fries. I make my own homemade French fries. You could be doing that as well. This replaces so many appliances, Rochelle. And remember, yes, it's your air fryer, one of the #1 most asked about, requested appliances. But it does so much more than that, because a lot of people are like, I don't want 12 different appliances on my countertop.
Exactly.
This one is an all-in-one and the easiest, most convenient one.
Exactly. And so it will do your traditional style baked dishes too. So if you have glass or ceramic bakeware that you like to use, you can do that. I'm gonna reach over here and grab a bowl to make some ziti, but I see you are loving that pork.
This is so good.
It's so good.
Soft.
It makes a difference, right? When you know that it's cooked perfectly and it's not overcooked, it's not undercooked, it is just right. It's not too dry. It's still juicy and delicious. But you can also use this to bake. You can use it obviously to roast. Look at that cheese. Oh, I love it. You can use it to do your air fry.
Baking dish.
You can use your own baking dishes. It's a 13-inch by 13-inch oven. So any baking dish that you have that's 13 inches or less, you can use in your Ninja Foodi. So there's so much that you can do with it, from breakfast, lunch to dinner, to desserts, to entertaining. There's lots that you can do.
You will love this thing. I'm telling you, you will stop using your oven. Let's do the colors real quickly again so you can take a better look at them. If you want the navy, I don't know that it'll make the evening hours. So the navy is very, very popular. You won't find it anywhere else. It is exclusive here at HSN. And it's a bright navy. So if you love color, add this to your kitchen. How many remaining now, Angela, for the day? Less than 100. So navy, that's it, going, gone. Use the QR code or hsn.com. It's the fastest way to skip the line. We do have it available for you in that cherry red. A lot of people want, we're calling it cinnamon. A lot of people loving that red to match their cookware or their bakeware. That's called cinnamon. It's so pretty. The black has been the most popular in our show right now, Rochelle. People are really loving how elegant it looks, how it hides on the darker countertops, almost disappears, and it does match your stainless steel appliances if you'd like. And then the stainless steel is the only one you'll find in retail, but you're not getting this bundle. This bundle was made exclusively for HSN, and you can get this home for $36 today. It is free shipping and handling. You're paying $36, you've got another 4 months to pay it off. Space saving, 10 in 1. It is the easiest cooking, and I've told my nanny, I'm like, when mine breaks, I'm buying another one immediately. It's like, I'm not even thinking about it. This has become so important in my life. And even for my kids who are learning to cook, they can use this.
Absolutely, absolutely. And can your oven air fry? That's the question too, because this can do all the things that your oven can, but it can do it faster, it can do it quicker. It has that smart probe that's already built in, so it's going to make sure that your meats are done to perfection. So your chicken's not gonna be dry, your pork's not gonna be dry. You can use that smart cook system with a probe to get them done perfectly. And then when it's done, you can flip it up. But you also get the air fry basket, so you can also air fry your foods as well. I love that you're loving all the food
It's a hard
today.
day at work for Rochelle, but
I love it.
Having a blast this Saturday.
So what I'm getting ready to load in now are some pigs in the blanket. So we just wrapped some hot dogs with some pastry dough and then put some seasoning on them. I'm gonna slide that in, but before I slide it in, I just wanted you to see that air fry basket and how it works as well, because you can air fry up to 4 pounds of fries, 4 pounds of wings. You can do your appetizers like this. Once it's cool, which you notice, I actually pulled the ziti out of here, but once it's cool, it does say flip. So it's even that smart that it tells you when it's ready to flip up and put underneath your cabinets again. But I'm just gonna turn the light on here and select my mode, and we're gonna air fry these. They're only gonna take 10 minutes. So you can, of course, adjust the time and temperature just like you do your regular oven. And again, that preheat is only gonna take 60 seconds. And so, in just a minute, this is gonna be preheated and start cooking, and that will be done in the same amount of time it will take in my oven to cook.
Director Rebecca's telling me I've got my happy shoulders on today.
I love it.
Baking, roasting, broiling. It's your pizza oven. It's your toaster oven. It will make the most perfect bagel because it's crispy on the outside and warm and doughy on the inside. Look at that calzone baking. It does it all. It is the best of countertop cooking. And I want to remind you once again, I think the reason people have fallen in love is it's replacing all these other appliances. So it's not a toaster and then a mini, oven or an air fryer. It's one appliance that does it all. When it's not in use, it stores, it folds up. And Rochelle, you'll give us the measurements in just a moment.
Absolutely.
Most people can put this on their countertop and fold it up when it's not in use. When you want to use it, you just bring it down. And it's beautiful, and you see it's still compact, but because it's that wider footprint there, you're getting 9 pieces of toast, a 13-inch pizza if you'd like. And look, when it's not in use, I get all of my space back for the prep work, for the parting, for that neater, cleaner look on the countertop. So if you want this, it is the #1 brand out there when it comes to those kitchen appliances. They have beat out some of the world's most iconic brands. Ninja's now #1 in the nation, and you're bringing it home for $36. And I want you to think about this. Think home warming gifts. Think bridal registry gifts. A lot of people put this on their registry. You're getting an exclusive offer. It's almost a $300 value. We're $115 off retail. And we threw in the temperature probe and the extra rack. So, I mean, it really is win-win. And if you're trying to save more money, you know that you're buying and cooking more and eating more at home,
Absolutely.
right? If you are trying to control your ingredients, maybe you've got a medical condition, maybe, you're just trying to do clean eating, you gotta cook more at home. You're not gonna spend hours and hours, first of all, waiting for that oven to preheat. You're gonna 60-second preheat, and you're gonna be making everything. However you want those comfort foods, you want a yummy dessert or a pie, you could be making muffins in this thing.
Absolutely.
Pizzas, all of it. It's so versatile.
So I have a kind of a cross between muffins and pizza here if you'd like. It's not really either of those things, but I think it's really fun. We did a taco roll.
Say no more.
And so we wrapped taco meat in with croissant dough and then made it into a roll. So it's just, it's really fun and delicious.
Is that one of those recipes that's in there?
No, it's not, but I can send it to you. But yeah, this is a taco roll. So this is perfect for like Taco Tuesday. I'm gonna walk over here with it so we can kind of decorate it.
Look how pretty that is.
Isn't it perfect? So this is great for like a quick weeknight meal, an appetizer if you're watching movies. I'm just gonna loosen it up here and slide it out so we can kind of cut into it and decorate it as well. But how cute is that? Just like a little taco roll or a taco ring. What you do is you put all of your fixings here in the middle. So I'm just gonna add some lettuce and tomato and some salsa.
That is the best idea.
People can kind of just take their own piece. But tacos were one of those things when you have a crowd, sometimes, everything can get cold. You know what I mean? You're trying to serve tacos and the meat's cold or everybody's kind of building their own taco. This way, everything's hot and served at once. In here, I'll just cut into it if you want to take a piece as well. But look at how delicious that is. We've got our cheese and our meat in there. You can see how that is cooked to perfection.
And notice how it's like golden and beautiful on the outside, but then the inside is like billowy and really juicy and ooey gooey. It's like,
does not look delicious.
Whether you want to eat healthy or you want these delicious treats or you want to go full on decadent, this does it all. Remember the temperature probe? We have never included that in our TS collection. So that temperature probe means that even if you're a terrible cook, even if you don't know or you always overcook the chicken, you always overcook the pork chop, or you've destroyed pieces of fish before, you're never gonna get it wrong again. That's included today. You don't get that in retail. So it's a special offer, and I keep saying this because I think a lot of people that are new to HSN, $36 is gonna get it home to you. We will send it out to you it's not layaway, where you've got to pay it all off before we send it. We send it out to you on the first $36 payment, free shipping and handling. You get another 4 months to pay it off. So 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't want this, you get to send it back. But you're looking at the #1 brand and one of the most versatile cookers they make.
Absolutely. And you can do so many different things. Here, I got a plate and a fork for you right underneath here.
And I heard a by the way.
It means something is done, something's delicious. I just got to look around. It looks like our shrimp boil is done. So if you want to grab some of your lunch here, I love that we just have a whole buffet of things that we're making in our Ninja Foodi today.
I'm just testing because the audience at home needs to know this is safe for consumption. consumption.
Absolutely.
So I'm taking one for the team. That's all I'm doing here.
And we've got some forks here. I know I handed you a spoon there, but you know, it is just so fun. You can do so many different things with it. You can bake with it. You can broil. You can roast. Again, it's that 60-second preheat, so you're gonna save time. I've been walking around here cooking so many things. I gotta find all my oven mitts. We've got that shrimp boil done though, and it looks like we just have a couple more minutes left on that calzone. How do you like that taco roll?
Well, I'm getting into it now, but
I mean, tortillas are great.
Give me a spoon. I think it's
croissant with that buttery, flaky crust. It's so good.
It's so good.
Isn't it good? Isn't it good?
Crispy on the outside.
Crispy on the outside, wonderful, tender, and hot in the middle.
Idea.
Is it great?
By the way, we're gonna take a quick little moment. Ninja does an amazing blender. Rochelle, before we go to the break, that Ninja blender, it's right behind us, right? Is that the one?
The Ninja Storm's one of my favorites, yes.
And you can find that on hsn.com.